Well, we were having a debate on where I left off. I think this is close enough. Lisa said, no, I need to be further down. But anyway, it's a bit later in the day. You might be able to tell because the sun is casting shadows all the way down, but I think there's still enough light. So we thought, well, what the heck? Bring the camera, because we try to go for a couple walks a day if we can get out and weather permits and all that. So this is one of the favorite areas coming out of the forest down by our little pond, and then it looks across to our house. And I've always thought it's just really pretty. But yeah, Lisa and I got over here. Been working on this area for quite some time, off and on, getting it all cleared back. And we thought, well, one of these days maybe we'll put a gazebo or something over in this area. Anyway, our pond was really just about to overflow. Yesterday, the discharge tube wasn't able to keep up with the amount of water that was coming down and being fed into it from several different sources. But yeah, there's our little home, our little dock. Started to take the birdhouse down, but then we discovered some active nests in there. I thought, okay, we better leave it. That's why it's leaning a little bit. But yeah, oh, there must be something going on. We got some turkey vultures up there in the sky. Don't know whether you can see them there or not. Anyway, very, very peaceful down here. But yeah, it was like 2 inches, maybe 2 inches at the most, from going over the top of our dam right there. And so there's still water flowing through the discharge tube, but man, it was like shooting straight out of it yesterday because there was so much water in the pond trying to get out. And so it went down and washed out our bridge down below. Anyway, we'll continue going. Yeah. I guess I'm just not doing a very good job at getting this camera held steady, but we'll see if the tools they offer to stabilize work. There's Lisa. Hello, baby. It's been chilly out today. Stayed in the 50s. Yeah. This is one of the trees that came down several years ago. It's on a slope, man, and I have a tough time with slopes these days. I don't know, 3 back surgeries, lost the nerves that control your ankle and foot on the left side, so slopes can be a bit of a challenge. Also, an accident ruptured, tore off all 4 quadricep muscles off of my right knee. So that kind of gives me some issues every once in a while. But you know, we learn to compensate. And this is the creek that feeds down through our property, man. And yesterday, day before yesterday, it was just really going.
Now you just want to go through the south.
He made it across on his own. Yahoo! Not that it's that deep right now. But this tree came down a year or so ago, and normally I'll cut them up But this one I thought, you know, I think I'm going to leave it because it, even though it came down across our trail right here, you can tell because I just haven't come and mowed or any, you know, trimmed back. It's about gone. But anyway, we decided, well, we'll go ahead and cut across this way because, you know, we can get under it and it leaves an arch. Looks pretty nice. I don't know. Love it. But man, this stuff is growing fast. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I've already done this once at the beginning, but you know, with all this moisture. So yeah, we've got a little, goes around this way and then around this way, a little circle. And oof. He gets mad at the tall grass. He's like, need to cut this stuff down. He's going to chew it off. Aren't you, Bug? Yes. Come on, let's go. Come on, buddy. Keep up with Sam. Get up there with Sam and Mom. Yeah, it does. Sorry, we're bouncing. Hitting some rocks and some stumps that I wasn't seeing as I am walking. Yeah, a lot of black raspberries through here. And then this is another nature perch, but I need to put a new floor in, and since it's really difficult for me, you know, climbing these days, a bit more of a challenge. I haven't gotten around to it. Need somebody to come out who's a bit more agile than I am, or sure-footed, because I'd hate to fall off there. And anyway, one of these days we'll get a new floor put on it, I'm sure. But yeah, really need to come up through here. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Another tree fell on our fence. Yeah. So we will have to come out and start chopping that off. Yeah, the first few years, Lisa and I, spent a lot of time putting new fence posts in. We put in about, a couple hundred of them. Still got more to go, but we put them all in, just her and I, with a handheld fence post driver. And believe me, it's tough out here. There's lots of rocks in the ground. But yeah, that's about it. We'll stop here, pick up next time, I think. Okay?